Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the final episode of Season 2 of 911. I love a finale, and the show is epic at the best of times, so I'm excited to see how they end this season. I'm going to assume they end it on a high, maybe they're going to end it on a cliffhanger. I know the last season's finale ended up quite nicely, like the last few moments were really cute and nice, so maybe they're going to do the same this time. Maybe that's just their thing. They end the season on a nice moment rather than a cliffhanger, but let's wait till we watch to find out. The last episode that we watched was called Careful What You Wish For, and a couple of interesting things happened in the episode. One, we lost Eddie's wife, which was so unexpected and so sad and out of the blue. I think that's what surprised me the most about it, was just how it just came out of nowhere. They just went on this random car accident call that they had, and then in the middle of the road she was just lying there, and it was like, oh shit, that's my wife. And obviously he reacted a bit more dramatic than that, but it was so out of the blue, which I kind of liked, because as I explained in the last episode, things like that happen in life, and whilst it's sometimes hard narratively from a show to kind of get your head around things happening so brutally and so suddenly, it does happen. And it was sad, and I feel sorry for her, for Eddie, for Christopher, obviously for her dying as well. I still can't tell you what her name is. I couldn't tell you what her name is. Can't remember at all. But I just feel sorry for them all, because that was sudden and brutal. And yeah, Christopher in particular is going to struggle, because she's not long been back in their lives. Where? And the other main interesting thing that I can think of that happened that's going to impact the finale at least was the serial bomber. So we saw a package get dropped off at a house. The woman picked it up and shook it. The bomb went off. We don't know who put it there. But then at the end of the episode, as Athena and Bobby were walking out of the place where they were looking to maybe get married, they saw the news report that there'd been another bombing at least one more. So there's going to be a serial bomber, and I'm excited to see what happens in the finale. I presume there's going to be at least a couple more bombs that go off, a few more people die. Maybe there's going to be a big cliffhanger with it. Maybe it's going to be somebody that we know. Maybe it's just going to be a random person, and they're going to solve it, and there's going to be other new things happening. Let's jump into the episode to find out. And stick around to the end of the episode as well if you want to hear about my reactions to 911 Season 3 and 911 Lone Star. I'm going to talk about that right at the end of the episode. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And there's a Patreon link down below to watch full live reactions to this episode, as well as the next few episodes ahead of YouTube. Let's jump into 911 Season 2, Episode 18. What's it actually called? What is it called? I have no idea. I have not even looked what it's called. Okay, so I normally talk about what the episode's about based on the title, which I forgot to do because I didn't even know the title. It's called This Life We Choose. I don't know. Maybe going to be wrapping up some storylines for the season. Maybe some change with Maddie, because we know she was a bit on the fence about staying at the call centre. Maybe that's going to wrap up. Maybe someone's going to get into a new relationship. I don't know. Let's just jump into it to find out. This is 911 Season 2, Episode 18, This Life We Choose.
She's a criminal defense attorney from South Pasadena and somehow survived the blast.
Oh, good.
The second victim, a retired insurance adjuster, is clinging to life at this very hour. Now,
okay, so at least the bombs haven't killed anyone yet.
If you see something, say something.
No, sir. Having a foreign-sounding last name is not reason enough for me to send the police out to investigate your
Awful. Awful.
I'm sorry. Ma'am, I'm having some trouble hearing you. Are you being attacked by a dog?
Oh, that's my dog. Put the bomber pin down. Send the cops.
You do see this a lot, though, when there's some sort of killer out on the loose, or someone who's done a crime. The amount of people that go, I know who that is, I got them. It's so unhelpful.
Ma'am, he said
Send the cops.
Ma'am, slow down. Tell me again, where was the backpack found?
Primary school. Again, is it a bomb? Is it just someone's backpack that they've forgotten? That's the point. These things are scary.
Yeah, but it's not a package. Thought this guy sent his bombs through the mail.
Maybe he changed his MO. Or inspired
Maybe.
some other crazy.
And then slowly back away. Or just run.
Be advised. Fire in the hole. Fire down.
Boom. What was that white stuff?
Stay back, stay back, stay back.
Grayish paste.
It's tuna fish.
It was a backpack then.
Emily, was that your lunch? Yes.
Why didn't you say something?
I don't like tuna fish. Am I under arrest?
And now we're gonna get the bomb.
So we settled on 3 restaurants that can all do a wedding.
Cute.
Best cake wins.
Have you guys finalized your guests?
Chocolate. Anything with chocolate.
Your mother won't allow me to put Chief Alonso on the
Oh,
guest
salted
list
caramel.
until my suspension slipped in.
Which needs to happen by the end of the week. Oh, but you're exactly the right age to walk me down the aisle.
Oh, cute.
This wedding isn't just about me and Bobby.
So it's gonna happen this episode?
The 3 of us choosing to make Bobby a part of our family. Now, we all walk down that aisle together or not at all.
And you are a single father again, okay? And the hours you work, Eddie, come home.
To El Paso.
Texas is fires too. You could join a department there.
Lone Star, is that where it all starts to
It's not that simple.
come in, or?
But I'm still probationary firefighter. I'm so close to earning my shield. You want me to just throw away the last year of my life? Is that why you all flew in here, huh? Not for the funeral, but to bring us back. Was that the plan?
Yeah, and we could help you, and Christopher would be close to family, and you could have a life there.
It's a weird one. Like, I get they're trying to help, but it feels kind of out of order.
Christopher hasn't
To,
been
like,
here long enough to put down roots. He spent the first 6 years of his life in
Corner him like that.
with us.
I chose this life for a reason.
The life we
Could choose
chose.
another one.
No. Christopher's happy. The only thing that's bothering Christopher right now is that his mum just died.
How's Lila?
Chris the Carpenter.
This is dangerous.
She might be my 4th wife. But Janice here, she's my first love.
I think you just want to go out in a big old blaze of glory.
I like also that Tim Minear wrote this one.
Means I'd get
Minear,
one single man
not actually pronounced it.
quiet.
And also he wrote for Angel, What an Angel. And obviously Cordelia. Love that. No, no.
Sideways? What do you mean sideways?
We're gonna have to cut the engine belt, remove the alternator, probably the crankshaft, pulley, whatever's in the way to get you free.
Like hell you are!
He's choosing the car over being free.
I will. You hear that, bud? I'm gonna live.
Yay.
Keep the parts safe, honey.
Oh,
Call
no.
the promoter. A couple of stitches, a decent toupee. We can do this comeback tour next week. I'm back, baby!
Oh.
Roy, you son of a bitch!
I will be showing you the proper way.
Something's gonna be inside it. I can sense it. She's just been on holiday abroad.
What you want to
So was it Billy's?
do is start
This is gonna be disgusting.
away from the whitehead.
Nah.
Oh, this is the worst.
Oh my god, what is that? What the fuck is that? That's a maggot. Can you not see that? Oh god.
Looks like a fractured clavicle.
Oh my god, it's so hot. Can you imagine?
Dispatch said something about an animal.
Your circle of
Maggots.
included Central and South America?
No. I mean, I did just get back from Belize.
Belize is in Central America.
Oh.
They'll be able to extract the rest of the house.
Can you imagine all that's being live streamed?
them as new followers.
Gross.
Let's get you out.
Oh, how many eggs did they land? Oh, that wasn't even English, but oh, those two could put me in a sling. Absolutely. These two are so cute. These boys are fine. They should totally be a couple. Oh no.
Hey, what's that?
Oh no! Back off.
Don't move.
Was confirmed. I'm on this guy's mailing list.
We think so.
Makes sense if you're trying to stop him. That's what serial killers do. They obviously target
Seems to be
not
consistent with the other
serial
three
people,
bombings.
do they?
Tariq.
She found another this morning. Lauren Clemens, LA Superior Court judge. You know him?
I've been in this courtroom more than once. Is he
A
okay?
judge, a cop.
Pronounced dead on the scene.
I keep running it in my head.
I'm guessing some of them a
I was at the
case
first
that they've been on.
But the woman doesn't look familiar. Not her name or her face. They say she's a defense lawyer. We must have crossed paths, but I just...
A lawyer, a cop, and a judge.
Clemens, why does that sound familiar?
Sergeant Grant.
He knows the
I remember
judge.
working an arson case about 3 years back. It was a restaurant.
Guillermo's.
Agent Boyd.
Oh,
this
the
is
one
Captain
from the
Patrick
flashback
Blake.
where
We worked
the
on
dad
the
did
case
it.
together.
It's the only time.
It's the bomb of the kid.
I moved to LA. The owner was Victor Costas. He got 6 years. Should still be in prison.
Released early on account of he's dead. About 3 months ago.
Oh.
Cancer.
which would have set the kid off or the mom.
His son was really angry when his
Yeah.
father got arrested.
I was there the day his father was arrested. He said you blew up their lives.
Well, maybe he's saving Captain Nash for last. Hasn't sent the bomb yet.
Or maybe you searched the wrong house.
Oh no. I mean, that would have been like a good typical CSI type Criminal Minds cliffhanger where they thought they've sold it all, but there's a bomb still at the fire station and it goes off. Oh no! I was right in some ways of what I thought might happen. This is like under the truck. Ugh. Oh. Oh yeah, it's the kid. What's your plan here, kid? What do you hope to achieve?
Looks like a crush.
Oh, you're grieving, but
This can be tricky. Hypovolemic shock, hyperkalemia. He's all alone.
He's not. Where's the captain?
Hey, I told you not.
he kind of looks like Shawn Mendes a little bit.
Cap. No, I don't want you.
You want Bobby?
I want Captain Nash.
That sounds like a goodbye.
Captain Nash, don't confront him. He wants me. He wants you dead. Let's give him what he wants. Captain Nash.
I'm nervous. I'm all antsy because I'm nervous.
We've got no details on this man's identity.
Ready?
If you're gonna give Jennifer Love Hewitt any credit, it's for her crying. So hard to look at because it's so real.
Wanted you dead.
I get that. What about them? What about him? He's got parents, a sister, a girlfriend, and he never did anything to you. He wasn't even a firefighter when your father burned down that restaurant.
Collateral damage.
No, it's not
Now
okay.
you see yourself, you got dealt a bad hand, and I am sorry about that. But what you did with it, that's a choice. You stopped
It's not
being a
wrong.
victim the moment you left that first bomb. Want to make it worse? You want to make her watch you die?
I mean, that is a way to try and stop him, bring the mum in.
Mom.
Oh.
Dead man's trigger.
That was risky, Bobby.
Captain 118. We've got a probable crush injury. I need all hands on deck to move this truck.
He's got a whole fire truck on his leg. That can't be okay.
We're out of time, Cap.
Wow. Gotta have some muscles to lift that.
One more time, guys. Ready? Hang in there, hang in there. 1, 2, 3. We got anything on the truck we can use for leverage? No, we need more people.
I'll radio again. Dispatch, this is Captain.
So nice.
Bystanders stepping in, they're going to help out. This really is an amazing scene. It's
God.
unfolding. What an incredible show of support and gratitude.
We can do this.
It's so cute. That really hit me. That really hit hard. Happy cry. It's happy crying. It's fine. Well, it wouldn't be an episode of 911 if I didn't cry, would it?
I love you too.
Did you speak to the doctor? Did he say anything about how the surgery went?
Just that you made it through.
Good.
And you're now the proud
But-
owner of 1 titanium rod and 4 beautifully cobalt chrome screws.
He didn't know if I would ever work again.
Okay,
It's gotta take time.
I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that it's gonna be all right. Let's just take this moment and be glad that you're alive.
Yeah. You were crushed under a truck after it exploded when you were inside it.
You met Allie?
Figured it'll be good to have more time with Denny. And anyone else who might come along.
She pregnant?
See what you did there? Just
Oh, but she wants to get
dropped
pregnant.
it quiet like. Are you serious about this?
She wants another baby. Oh, that's cute.
It's not like we never talked about it. We had a whole plan, and then
Denny.
There's never been a day I regret choosing being his mom.
Oh.
Do you?
We don't get to see a lot of Denny, but he's a nice enough kid from what we see.
Get me home every day.
Back.
He's back as captain.
Well, it's kind of hard to fire a guy
Yeah.
who's a hero on the 6 o'clock news. Imagine.
Oh yeah, it is.
Not to mention a fiery tweet storm that'll rain down on their heads, starting with me. Welcome back, Cap.
Glad he's back.
Probably want to just get right back out there.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, what else? What? Come on, what's going on?
She wants him to quit.
Watched you almost die.
Yeah, but I didn't.
But you could have.
But I didn't.
I know. When I met you, 10 stories up of a collapsing high-rise.
Exactly.
That was one
So it was
day.
it, okay.
One day of my life, Evan.
It's every day for him.
It's every day for you. I'm just starting to really understand what that means.
Wait, so you want me to quit my job? That's what you're asking me to do?
No, I would never ask you to do that. Listen, I know it's who you are. I'm just not sure.
If it's who you are.
I get it though. It's gotta be hard to be at home when he's out in explosions and earthquakes and whatnot.
I asked you if things were ever going to be the same, and you said no.
Yes.
I've been thinking about that a lot too, and I think maybe I was wrong.
But maybe we could have something else.
Yes. Please kiss him.
Standing right there when you asked me out on a date.
Yay! Yes!
They want me to have another surgery. Doctor wasn't happy with what he saw in the x-rays, so he wants to go back in and...
I mean, if it's just healing slower than expected, you could just wait a few weeks.
I'm not waiting. The sooner I have the surgery, sooner I can go back to work.
He's desperate to go back.
So the doctor does want you to wait.
But, right, okay.
You should listen to him.
Yes. It's what they're paid to do.
Hey, we're talking about your health.
It is the only thing I have ever done that was important and that mattered, okay? Without that, I don't...
If you rush back, you might make things worse.
Still be Buck. Okay, and we will all love you.
No, I've already made my choice.
Yeah, it's one of those things, you see it a lot in these kind of shows where someone runs back and rushes back to work before they're well enough and makes things worse for themselves.
Sometimes I think this life chooses us. I am proud to officially declare that your probationary period is at an end.
Yay!
Welcome to the Los Angeles Fire Department, Firefighter Diaz.
Welcome, welcome. Oh, don't.
Yeah, my helmet.
Don't cry again, Scott, for sake.
Thank you so much, Christopher.
What are you doing today?
Can you have that view outside your back window?
Let's see, laundry, grocery shopping, the usual.
What if we get married instead?
Whoa.
What?
Go to the courthouse, get our license, say our vows, just do it. And if there's one thing you and I know, it's that today is the only thing you can be sure of, so let's not waste another moment waiting.
Are you gonna go get married?
I'll change. We'll get the kids from school. I know you don't have a dress, but...
No, I have a dress.
Oh, she looks so
when
pretty.
the ground shifts beneath our feet, this is how we save ourselves.
This is so cute.
By saving each other.
Season 1 ended with them going on their first date. Season 2 ended with them getting married.
Not anybody has ever been saved alone.
Oh, it's so heartwarming. And that's it. That's the end of season 2. Okay, guys, that was my reaction to the season 2 finale of 911 This Life We Choose. And I think my cry counter was 2, almost 3, but 2. So not too bad. not too bad for a finale. I will take it. And most of them were happy cries. I think they were all happy cries, actually. So it wasn't like traumatic, someone's been killed off cries. So, where do we start? Let's go with the bombings. I suppose it was like a big part of the first half of the episode, at least. So I was right that it was related to someone that we'd met already. I didn't put the pieces together that it was the restaurant case that they had, where I think that was in the Bobby Begins episode, wasn't it? Because he met Athena, well, the first time at the cockfight, but then they kind of had the same sort of inkling that the fire wasn't, you know, an accident. So in that episode, the man burnt down the restaurant to get the money for his family, and now we know that the kid has retaliated because the man died in prison. It's really difficult because I totally understand from the family's point of view that you caused my husband to be in prison, my dad to be in prison, and because of that he struggled and he died, and you tore our family apart, and I understand the frustration and the anger, but I also know that it was the right thing to do. At the end of the day, the dad did burn down a restaurant to try and get the insurance money, and so killing, or attempting to kill at least, the cop, the fire officer, the lawyer, the judge, because you're not happy about what happened to your dad, ultimately you've got to realise that your dad had a big part to play in that as well, and that he did, whilst he died in prison, that is sad for the dad, because he wasn't trying to do a bad thing, you know, he was trying to do something to help the family, but ultimately he burnt down a restaurant that he shouldn't have done, so he has to take some responsibility for that, which he did, and the family just couldn't accept it, and it was just cool the moment we realised that it was someone that we'd already met, and I liked that. Whilst I would have been okay if it was someone that we didn't know, because we don't have a lot of recurring characters in the show, minus, I mean, like, from, like, the fires and the murders and the accidents and the casualties and all that, we don't tend to see a lot of people coming back. I say that after that couple episodes ago, when the people came back for Maddie, so I wasn't sure if we would see a recurring character, but it was nice to see that it was related to someone that we knew, because then it had more emotional impact for us, because we already knew the background of the case, and how it was the family dynamics, and how they were struggling with the dad. But then we had the part when the fire truck blew up, and I wasn't sure how they were going to play the episode, because I thought maybe they wouldn't catch the guy, or they thought they'd catch the guy, but then the mum would take over the mantle, and she would have a bomb, because her son's in prison now, and maybe the episode would end in a big cliffhanger where there's a bomb in the fire station. And it was kind of, as I was talking about that, the fire truck blew up, and I was like, ugh. Because I remember there was an episode of, I think it was Criminal Minds. I've not watched that. I didn't watch all of the show, but I watched quite a bit of the show. And I'm sure there was a season finale where, like, all the officers or whatever got into different cars, and one of the cars blew up, and we didn't know who was in it, and who would have died, etc. So I didn't know whether they were going to go down a similar route, where maybe they were all in different places, or they were either all in the fire station and there was a bomb in there that goes off, or they were all in trucks and then the truck blows up. As I was talking about it, it happened, and the truck blew up with Buck inside, and he got crushed underneath the truck. Now, it was really great to see Bobby be brave and be captain again, and to go and be the one that saves everybody and stops the guy from blowing up again, because you don't want to see the kid die. As much as he's hurt people and killed people, you don't want to see him die, because he's a kid that's very messed up, and, you know, he needs to learn from that, I guess. And as much as he's done a lot of bad things, I just don't think I would have wanted to see him die, but he didn't. Bobby saved the day. And then the moment when Buck was underneath the fire truck, and all the people came to save him, and all the public ran along to lift up the truck to help him get out of it. Honestly, it just really hit me from, like, a really happy, everyone's banding together to help him, help this fire officer that we don't even know him, but they just know that he was caught in an explosion, and he's obviously one of the good guys, or you would hope he was one of the good guys anyway, and so they all came running to help him. Oh, it was so heartwarmingly emotional. I loved it. I thought it was really good. It just really got to me, and I really liked it because it was so, like I say, the show is heartwarming a lot. It's either really traumatic or really heartwarming, and it plays the line really well. That bit was really heartwarming and just really made me cry, because it was just all these people banding together for someone they don't even know to help him, and that was really nice. And minus that and a couple of little different calls he went out on at the beginning of the episode, the school, where the backpack wasn't a bomb, and then the girl on the streamer, the beauty influencer who was popped the spot with the maggots inside. There wasn't a lot of drama this episode. After that was like the main big drama part, and then after that it was kind of wrapping up the storylines for our characters. So I guess let's go with Buck, because he was one we were already talking about. He was in the accident. He really hurt his leg. The doctor wants him to wait to have more surgery because he needs more surgery. There's a chance he might not work again, it seems like. So I'm intrigued to know where that goes in series 3, whether he will come back to the fire service. I hope he does, because it's clear that he's very passionate and emotionally invested, and his firefighting is his life. But also, if you're injured, then you can't go back to your work. That's something that's going to be a hard pill to swallow, but maybe he can spend some time with Christopher, who's got, legs that he can't fully walk on, but he has disabilities and he lives perfectly well. So maybe they're going to have some sort of thing with those two. If Buck gets to a point where he can't go to work because of his legs, that'd be really sad. And maybe it's going to be like a temporary thing, but I hope he can go back to work eventually. Maddie and Chimney are back together. Oh, my heart. Oh, that was so cute. I'm so happy they're back together. I did say when they had that conversation after the Doug stuff that they're not going to be the same again, that maybe it's going to be a case of to take some time to sort your heads out and live life alone a little bit before you realise you do need each other. And it seems like they've got to that point, which I really like. They seem really happy to be back together, and I don't know what form it's going to take, whether they're going to be straight back together or they're going to try and take things slow but not take things slow. I don't know, but it's just nice to see them the way they are, and their chemistry is really good between the two actors, and when they get to kiss at the end, it was so nice. Yeah, I'm just really happy for those two. Athena and Bobby have got married. That was so unexpected, because it kind of came around really quickly. Like I said at the end of the episode, in season 1 they went on their first date, and then in season 2 they're married. It does seem quite quick, but also I love those two characters, so I don't care. Maybe that means at the end of series 3, if it's not already part of series 3, maybe they're going to have a baby. Maybe, or at least get pregnant. That'd be exciting. If they want kids. I don't actually know their stances on it, if they actually want kids or not, but we'll see. But it's nice to see them get married. Hen and her partner are going to have another baby, or try for another baby. That's exciting. Bobby's back to being captain again. So it seemed like the end of the episode, Eddie's staying with Christopher and is now a full-time fire officer. It seems like these seasons of What 911 are always going to end, at least the first 2, are going to end on like really happy notes, because it's such a traumatic show, such an emotional show. Whilst I love a season that ends on a big cliffhanger, I do. I'm a sucker for a huge moment. I also kind of like the fact that with these 2 seasons so far, they've ended on a mostly... I mean, I know in season 1 we had... I can't remember her name. Abby leaving, so obviously that wasn't happy, but they've ended on quite satisfactory notes, and everything's kind of wrapping up, and mostly happy storylines for people, particularly season 2 anyway. That was a really happy ending, and leads on nicely to season 3. So Bobby's back as captain, married to Athena. Hen wants another kid. Buck's injured. Again, like I say, not happy, but he's not dead, at least. Anyway, so Buck's injured, may not be able to work again. Eddie's staying with Christopher, I don't know if I said that already. Maddie and Chimney are back together. Season 2 as a whole was actually really exciting, and I'm sad that it took me so long to get around to finishing it, because obviously I took a break around the end of the Doug stuff, and I really enjoyed the season. I'm excited to see what season 3 brings, particularly what accent thing it brings at the beginning of the season. I think I've talked about it before. I think I know that it's like a tsunami or a flood of some sort, I think, but don't confirm that. Wait till I actually watch the episode to find out, because I'm going to probably start it pretty soon, as long as I've got time to. Not today, but in a few days maybe. But I said at the beginning of the episode that I was going to talk about Lone Star at the end of the episode. Now, ever since I started watching 911, people have said, "Are you going to watch Lone Star? When you watch Lone Star, please react to Lone Star. Please react to Lone Star." And I've said from the start, I will react to it. Now, my plan is, and I'm going to talk about it now because, and I'll probably talk about it at the start of the next episode as well, because it does affect season 3 of 911. I'm going to watch every episode of 911 / Lone Star as well, in the order that they were transmitted, in the order they came out. So, from what I know from series 3 of 911, is the first 10 episodes of season 3 of 911, all of 911 Lone Star season 1, and then the last 10 episodes of season 3 of 911. That's how it aired anyway. So, I'll be splitting season 3 into 2 halves. slot in the first season of 911, Lone Star in the middle, but then I believe from season 4 onwards they kind of alternate a lot. So I'm just going to do them by the air dates. The reason that I'm doing that, rather than in a different way, is just because that's just the way they were transmitted, the way they were aired to the US, and so that's the way that the producers intended them to go out. If there's any crossovers, I imagine they'll all line up along the way. I don't know if there is or not, but if there is, I would hope by watching them in the way they were put out on TV, they would line up pretty nicely. And that's just the way that I'm going to do it. So yeah, 911 Lone Star is coming. Don't worry. It's just not coming till after episode 10 of season 3. So a little bit of a wait yet, but it's definitely on the way. So calm down, everybody. Lone Star is coming. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know down below what you thought of the reaction. The end of season 2 of 911. I cried when the people helped lift up the fire truck. When Christopher gave the helmet to Eddie. Oh, that was so cute. Yeah, really enjoyed this episode and enjoyed the season as a whole. Really, I love this show. I love the show so much and I can't wait to watch more of the episode. Leave some comments down below. Anyway, let me know what you thought of the episode, the reaction, and if you're excited for season 3 and for season 1 of 911 Lone Star. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. As always, my name is Scott. I hope you guys are well, taking care of yourselves and staying safe. If you enjoyed the video, leave comments down below. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and please take a look at the Patreon link down below, because I definitely will have started season 3 now if you're watching this on YouTube, and depending on how far ahead I get, I'll be getting towards the start at least of 911 Lone Star. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon for the next episode. Bye, guys. Stay safe.